Okay, second language. We will be discussing in this class, that is, second language acquisition is a complex process. A bit. It is not a matter to be terrified. It is said complex in such a way that what I said earlier, that is, language learning and teaching has been incorporated with so many theories, so many perspectives, so many research. Okay, and for this reason, it is said that second language acquisition has been a complex phenomenon incorporating several issues, several theories are there. And here we will be discussing some key issues, that is individual learner differences in case of second language acquisition, the role of input and learner processes, the role of formal instruction and framework for the investigation of TESOL. The first thing first, individual learner differences. Most probably there are 30 students in this class, all are learner, okay, and all learners do not learn second language in the same way. Variability in language is the result not only for contextual factors. You can say that yes, variable, that means you are learning language in a class, that is the formal setting. Someone may learn second language or third language watching YouTube videos, or watching movies, or watching news. Okay, that is their factor. That means according to the context. Context means in which situation you are learning. Apart from the contextual differences, there are some other differences. It occurs because of individual differences in the way learner learn L2 and the way they use their L2 knowledge. Okay, so contextual difference, they learn second language in different way, and also their knowledge of the individual learners, how they are using their knowledge of learning language. It would be different from your brother. If your brother or sister would be sitting in the same class, your learning style is different from your brother or your sister. In the same way, every individual learner learn language in their own way, in a different way, following different context, following different curricula, and also also by applying their language learning knowledge. That is, and it would probably accurate to say that no two learners learn L2 in exactly the same way. It means that if there are approximately 30 students are there, 30 students will be learning same language L2, but their learning strategy is different. 30 different ways they will be learning. What are the difference? That is the title, that individual learner differences. What are the matter? How and in which way they are different from each other. The learner factors that can influence the course of the development are potentially infinite and very difficult to classify in a reliable manner. So you can't identify the difference. What are you can say, sir, about the difference, the key difference. Okay, we can't identify, but there are some basic terms in which portion they may be different. SALAM'S research has examined 5 general factors that contribute to the individual learners' differences in some depth. Okay, what are the factors? That is, first factor is age. Okay, that is actually once upon a time, 100 years back or 200 years back, students have been learning second language or third language at new classes in schools, colleges, and universities. But at present, we can say that adult learner has been increased. বয়স কোনো কিছু বাধা না, কিন্তু আসলে আমরা এখনকার সিনারিও কি আমাদের বয়স্ক লার্নারও বাড়তেছে, right, for immigration and for business. So age play a role. Okay, অবশ্য সবসময় অনেকে বলবেন যে আসলে তো বয়স তো কোনো জানার ক্ষেত্রে প্রতিবন্ধকতা সৃষ্টি করতে পারে না, but in case of second language learning, in case of any kinds of learning, age is a matter. How? That means it is said that is children can catch a thing very quickly. I am not speaking about language learning. They can catch something or they can learn something very quickly because their mind is not occupied with so many things. As long as you will be aged one, your mind will be occupied with so many things, and for this reason age will be a factor for language learning, second language learning or third language learning. Aptitude. What is the aptitude? Aptitude means ability. Ability, you can learn so many things. We don't know. Dr. Mohammad Shahidullah learned 16 language or 13 language. We don't know which way. At that time there was no YouTube videos, there was no Google. কিভাবে উনি শিখেছিলেন আল্লাহ জানে। কিন্তু এখন আমরা যেটা করতে পারি যে yes, we can learn language. If you think that I will be learning a language, and if you spend 15 minutes a day, you can watch video, you can watch movies, so many in so many online platforms, and you can learn language. And it is also been observed that is actually human brain. Elephant will have brain, isn't it? হাতির মাথা তো অনেক বড়, তার ব্রেন কি অনেক বড় না? তার বুদ্ধি অনেক বেশি হওয়ার কথা। মানুষের মাথা ছোট, মানুষের মাথার ব্রেন মানুষের মাথার ব্রেন হচ্ছে হাতির থেকে কম হওয়ার কথা। বাট একজন মানুষের থেকে আরেকজন মানুষের ব্রেন কম হবে কি বেশি হবে? It has been researched that is actually every human being possesses same kind of intellectual ability. That means every human brain will have the same capacity. And for this reason, if we utilize your brain, then this aptitude, that means that ability will be increased. And if you do not utilize your brain will be like the brains of Three Idiots. Three Idiots movie te dekhen nai? Unused brain. তারা কি করে নাই? তারা সেই ব্রেনটা ব্যবহার করে নাই। So aptitude, ability will be depending on your labor. Okay, and Adam Smith said that is actually in 21st century we can purchase anything not by gold, not by silver, not by anything else. You can purchase everything by labor. By labor. Purchase anything. What did he say? That means you can also purchase happiness by your labor. You can purchase money, wealth, property by your labor. That might be, but Adam Smith said that you can purchase anything by labor. That means you can also purchase happiness by labor. How can you can purchase it? If you do any kind of activities, that means in case of achieving something, in case of keeping your body fit, then it will make you happy. And for this reason, Adam said this quotation, that means you can purchase anything by labor. And for this reason, aptitude or ability is the matter, but that ability will be a matter of individual learner difference, but that ability can be applied by dint of your labor. I would also say by dint of your labor and self-confidence that is related to personality. Okay, personality, that means aptitude is related to attitude, and language learning or any kind of learning can be happen not by aptitude. Giorgio Rodano, আমরা থিওরিটা পড়বো পরবর্তীতে। Giorgio Rodano উনি বলেছেন যে learning something it doesn't depend about ability, it is about attitude, how you can achieve that something. If you say, but if you think that yes, my friend can do it, of course I can do it. So if you have positive attitude, then you can learn language. That language, even you can learn driving, you can learn flying up there. Yeah. So attitude or aptitude is the factor on which basis second language learning or individual learner differs. But there are some opposite opinion, that is attitude or aptitude, which is important. Cognitive style, the style in which you may understand something. কেউ একটা কথা হা করে বললেই বুঝে ফেলে। অনেকে বলে না যে তুমি হা করতেই আমি বুঝে ফেলেছি যে তুমি কি বলতে চাচ্ছ। কিভাবে বুঝলেন? হার মধ্যে কি আছে? ওকে, it depends on the cognitive style. কেউ William Shakespeare has said brevity is the soul of wit, isn't it? But it's very tough to tell something in brief. সংক্ষেপে বলা কোনো কিছু খুবই কঠিন। Okay, and for this reason if you practice